Good?
That's all we're here, right? That's a special. Not yet. I mean, that's a shot. You're going to ask for you got it all right?
It's not wrong with that. No, you got no, baby. You got to let me show you something. You got to do it like this.
They want to get it bad.
They know they hands and all, but they pause about hands and all, but I know something.
Hi, I'm CG. We are here in St. Andrew on the eastern side of the island. Today is Sunday, August the 11th. Many Alenians are gathered in what is a reunion picnic. It is actually a reunion picnic of the Allen School Through the Years Facebook group. The weekend started with a meet and greet on Friday night, August the 9th. And today is Sunday, starting from 10 a.m. this morning. We had many Alenians who came together to fellowship with each other and enjoy the beautiful scenery of St. Andrew here at Barclays Park on the East Coast Road. I had the opportunity to actually make my way through the crowd, meeting and interacting with many Alenians, but there's this Alenian who's standing next to me who pricked my interest. He's a mature member of our Allen School alumni community, and I want to introduce him to you. He did say his name was Peter Farnum. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Peter, tell us, what is your association with the Allen School alumni? You can go right back to the beginning, and I'll let you introduce yourself and your connection to the Allen School alumni community.
Well, straight out of university, just a couple years older than the fifth formers, my first official job, I went to teach at Allen School in 1977. I remained there from 1977 until 1985, and I have made many lasting friendships while I was at Allen School. They were some of the best years of my teaching career. In fact, I could remember bringing a group from the Allen School here to East Coast. We walked along the beach on a tour and a trip. So although I was not a student, I was very close to the students. They visited my house. I took them to the beach. We went on picnics. We started a singing group that sang all over Barbados and even went to St. Vincent. Had good times with the Allen students.
I can see that. Even listening to you speak, I can see the glow on your face. Now, what subject did you teach while a teacher at the Allen School?
I taught science, I taught RE, a little bit of mathematics, and I'm also well known for our very active and vibrant ISCF.
Ah, interesting. So, Mr. Farnum, having left in 1985, correct?
Yes.
Was that your retirement or you moved on to another school?
Well, initially I went into full-time ministry with ISCF.
Okay.
And then I went to Ursuline Convent for a brief period. And then I went to teach in the British Virgin Islands. another former Allen School student and staff member, Paul Fenty. He was there and told me they needed teachers over there. So at that time, I was going through some rough period domestically, and I took the opportunity to fly off for a while.
Wonderful, and I'm sure you have no regrets.
No. That ended up, I left from there and I went to the US, Virgin Islands, and from there I traveled to many parts of the world doing missionary work. From the jungles of South America to Brazil, Guyana, through several of the islands of the Caribbean. Yes, I can't complain.
But despite that, that part of your Allen School history still remains with you up until today, and it's something that you feel proud about.
Yes, it is.
Now tell me, how did you learn about this reunion? What brought you here?
One of the students keeps me informed. That's Chetwin Greenwich.
Ah, Chetwin was one of your students?
Yes.
Interesting. We learned that he's one of the main administrators of the Allen School Through the Years Facebook group. What type of student was Chetwin?
Very quiet. At that time, Chetwin was very quiet.
Are you sure you're not holding back any secrets from us?
No, not at all. Quiet, well-behaved, polite, soft-spoken, well-mannered.
Well, those of us who know anything about Chetwin knows that he still maintains that personality up until today. And looking at him, you've done a good job influencing his life, because clearly he's gone on to do very good things and building a career for himself.
Yeah. And many students that I work with, there is Kevin Greenwich.
Okay.
He was one of my students.
As in Dr. Kevin Greenwich, the economist?
Dr. Kevin Greenwich, and very involved with ISCF too. Went to ISCF camp every year. That was one of the highlights of this school year. Every year we raised funds, and the students were very much part of it. And sometimes half the ISCF camp was Allen School.
Nice, nice.
River Bay on the tents.
Wonderful.
Great time.
Now, Mr. Farnum, I am sure Chetwin is here today, but I'm sure he's not the only student back then who you see here today. Do you see any other students that you can identify with?
There are too many. Too many. Some of them I didn't even recognize. Some of them have beard. When they were at school, they didn't have any beard. Some of them have put on sides.
But they recognize you though.
Yes, they recognize me. Some of them are tall.
Can you call some names that you remember?
Andrea Daniel. I don't know if she's.
And these are all persons here today at the reunion picnic.
Today at the reunion. Noel King, Samuel Gaston, Ann King. I think I saw Dennis Noel somewhere around here earlier. Heather, she's married now. She was Bramble at school, Heather Bramble. Esther, I think she was Esther Braffett. And many, many others.
Okay, great. And how are you feeling being here?
The reason I'm here is not to party, not to picnic, but to see my former students.
And exactly, that defines what a reunion is all about.
So I am glad to be here.
And I'm glad that you took the opportunity. This is my first time, I think, meeting you. I've heard the name before. I am sure perhaps members within your year of teaching at the Allen School, I'm sure I've heard your name come up in conversation, and I was really delighted to actually meet you here at the reunion picnic of Allen School Through the Years. So as we part right now, is there anything you would want to share with the community?
Well,
other than what you've already shared?
Stick close. Remember, one of the most important things in life is good relationships.
Excellent.
So keep up the relationship.
Well, thank you. Continue to keep yourself looking good, and I look forward to seeing you at more events of this nature in the near future.
Thank you.
There you have it, Peter Farnum. Peter Farnum, past teacher of the Allen School, having left in 1985 here at the reunion picnic at Barclays Park on the East Coast Road of St. Andrew. I am CG, and you're watching ASA TV.